Hello everyone. This is Jen with Jen's in Art, and I am back for another New Technique Wednesday. Please tell me hello when you get here. It is a beautiful, freezing cold snow. Well, it's not snowing, but we have like probably about 6 inches of snow on the ground here in Montana. Tell us about your weather. We always like to talk weather when we come on here. See, this is in the way. Hi. Hello, Miss Carrie. Say hello while I get everything set up. And we are going to complete, I'm not sure if we're going to complete it today or not, but we are definitely going to work on our next piece for our New Technique Wednesday, 70 degrees in Kentucky. Hey, Michael. Hey, Star. Hey, Natalie. So glad y'all are here. Come on in. Have a seat. Get a cup of coffee or whatever it is you drink at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And come on in and join us. Let me get my paints. I did not grab my paints yet. So let me see. We're going to need some greens and some purples. Let's see what we got here. Maybe a little bit of blue. I'm just grabbing some. We're doing some purple grapes today, y'all. Purple grapes, green leaves. Maybe that'll be it. I'm working on some other projects back here. Let me grab this paint. Y'all know I'm always last minute on everything, but that's okay. Oh, the sun just decided to pop out. Let me close this blind. We have a very cloudy day. The sun, oh, I see some openings in the clouds. If I can get this down. I need a new blind. Okay, that should be better. Did y'all see that sun pop out of my face? So all of a sudden, we have sunlight. It's been cloudy all day. So that's good. That's good. I'm so excited. We have sunlight. 79 in Texas. Oh my goodness. I think it's 22 here. Of course, I'm almost in Canada. So 70 in Arkansas. Been baking today. Fun. I need to bake some more. I baked the other day. One of my kids' favorite cookies it's called, maybe y'all have had it before. My mom used to make them for my kids all the time. It's called sand tarts. And it is just their favorite. And so I'm baking some and I'm shipping them off to my kids. What you baking? Tell us what you baking. I want to know. Hey, Allison. All right. So if you remember, let me start talking about painting now, because I know we have a lot of stuff to catch up on. If you remember, we have been working on our fruit series, and I need to ask y'all, because here's the deal. Today is my last live until the next year. Well, not really my last live, but it's my last New Technique Wednesday until January 5th. I'm taking 2 weeks off of New Technique Wednesdays. Okay, so next Wednesday and the following Wednesday, I will not be live. So do we continue our fruit series into January, or do we end our fruit series on a third fruit, which today is purple grapes? Okay. Hey, Francisco. So glad you are here today. Thank you for coming on. Oh, post the recipe. Yes, it is so super easy too. It's like butter and flour, like all the good stuff. Butter and flour and powdered sugar, and a little bit of vanilla extract, and you just mix it up. It's kind of like a coffee cookie. What do you call, like, it's not a sugar cookie. It's more like a buttercream cookie type thing. It's really, really good. So yes. Houston, Texas is at 80 today. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I have on 2 layers of shirts and 2 pairs of pants because it is 22 here today. So I love talking with y'all. This really makes my day because I was having a sad day, but I'm not now. All right. It gets kind of lonely when you're stuck in the house, but I'm going. I have made a decision. I'm going hiking today, even though there's 6 inches of snow on the ground. I'm going hiking because we have we're surrounded by mountains, and we have one mountain in particular that I love to walk. It's just got a beautiful view. And if we let the snow get too high, we can't walk it. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to go out there. I mean, we can walk with snowshoes, but who wants to do that? That's really hard. German chocolate jam cake. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Hey, Jackie. Yes, I am. Well, Miss Jackie, I say I'm taking a little break. I'm actually not going live. Let me just put it that way. But I do have a lot of catching up to do on the back end, like my website and stuff. So, but I can do that, I can do that anytime I want. I can do that while I'm watching TV by the fire, and I don't have to be down here painting and scheduling stuff and all. So yeah, I am taking a break, kinda, sorta. All right, so if you remember, and I'm still waiting for y'all answers. I've heard walking with snowshoes is it is. I have done it many a times, and it's hard. We have snowshoes, and I might end up doing that. But I want our trail that goes around the mountain, and it really is a trail. It's an old logging road. So it's a perfect trail for me to walk around, and it takes me about 45 minutes to walk around it. I really want to keep it available all winter, and I don't want the snow, because the snow will get about 4 feet high. But I want to try to keep a trail going on it this year. So I'm going to go out there today, and I might do some little videos and show y'all, because it's a beautiful, beautiful view. It's just below freezing today. It's 20. Last time I checked, it was 19 when we got up. I think it's like 22 right now. Okay, so let's get back to this. I have 2 of our fruit series already done. Let me make me smaller and make my fruit series bigger. We have a pear and we have a strawberry. And today we are doing grapes. Okay, I grabbed some purples. I want to do like the really dark violets. So my question is, because this is going to be my last New Technique Wednesday for 2021, do y'all want to just do 3 fruits, or do you want to extend it into January? Because my next New Technique Wednesday is not going to be until January 5th. Or do we just end the fruit series on today and we just have 3 fruits? We have a grape, a pear, and a strawberry, and we start something new when we get back from the holidays. What do y'all want to do? 1 more fruit. So sorry for your pain. Hey, Terry. Yay, Kelly. Okay, make sure, Kelly, congratulations. We're so glad you're here. Make sure you ask to join the Facebook group too. Okay? So we need to switch you from the Mini Tribe Facebook group to the Tribe Facebook group. All right, so I'm going to let this dry. We're going to do this at 1 more time, and then I got Still Doing Well, glad to join. Hi, everyone, just checking in. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Curry. Okay, so Miss Faye says 1 more fruit. Okay, so on, I'm going to have to tear again because I took my scissors downstairs, upstairs, because I was wrapping presents all morning, and my scissors are with my wrapping paper. So I'm just going to have to tear this one today. So one more fruit. Okay, that's my first person I see. Hey, Sharon. Hello, Miss Debbie. How are you? Okay, so Terry says something new. So my question is, do we end our fruit series on these 3 fruits, or do we continue and do a 4th fruit once we get back from the holidays? That's my question to y'all. Okay, so here's my sheet that I'm going to be using today. Look, all this tissue paper I have. I'm going to have to start using it for other stuff too. All right, so look how pretty they are coming out. We're going to add our 3rd one today, and the colors are going to be superb because I have a bright red, have a really pretty green, and then today we're going to do a dark, deep purple. So they're all going to have a different bright color in them, and they're going to be super, super cute. All right. I like things in 3s. I'm kind of, oh, we need a banana. Okay, we might do a banana. Things in 3s or 5s. Okay. So that's a good thought because most things are in odd numbers. You do usually find that. So that is a really good thought. So we will think about this some more. One more. Love the fruits though. Star says, let's do something new. I do believe we need a banana. Star says it's a new year. So let's do something new. So I'm getting a mixture of both. A banana or an orange, that would be pretty because of the colors. A fruit with leaves. Okay, so today we're actually, I'm not sure what that means, a fruit with leaves. Because we actually have, I'm trying to get this to dry for me. Let me get my Mod Podge. The grapes that we're going to do today, we're going to add a little bit of fun with some leaves. See, that's still a little sticky. I'm going to get that to dry. And I see my Mod Podge, but I can't reach it. Let me grab this over here. So yeah, how are y'all doing with the holidays and everything? Are y'all ready? Did y'all finish shopping? I thought I was finished shopping, but I don't think I am. A pretty red or yellow apple. I love your leaves is all I meant. I got you. A lemon. Okay, so a lemon will not fit into this fruit series because I'm a lemon. Let me show y'all one of the things I've been painting that I never finished that I have right here. We're going to do a lemon. We're going to do something lemony that's going to be like its own thing. Look at what I'm doing here. This one, it's a round wood piece, and I'm going to put welcome across the, I think it's upside down. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like that. So yeah, a lemon round, and it's a really thick wood piece. It's so super cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I love working and painting lemons. Okay, I think we're good. My blow jar is not plugged up. I had to borrow my extension cord yesterday, and it's just laying there without a plug. Okay, so let's get this Mod Podge going. I think I'm ready. We are going to, for our 3rd piece, let's just review what we've been doing. We've been painting the 6x6 wood panel. We've been painting it white. And we have some, for those of you who it's your first time, I'm going back over what we're doing. We have some tissue paper that is like a vintage newspaper, see? And it's tissue paper. It's really, really thin. So we are adding a white background to our 6x6 wood panel. And then after that white, it's just white acrylic paint, nothing special. Then after that white paint is dry, then we're putting some Mod Podge on. Oops. Unknown caller. Sorry. Let's see if we'll come back on. I just had a phone call. Did y'all hear it? And it was a spammer. Yep, there we go. We're back on. Okay, so let's see if I can get this put on pretty straight. So then we're putting our, I think some people call this decoupaging. I really don't know, but sounds pretty good, right? So we're going to let that dry for just a minute. I am not going to put the Mod Podge back on top of it. Y'all, I did not Mod Podge this one last time, and it still looks really good. Now this one I did. So I don't know if y'all can see the difference. Oh yeah, I see the difference. Totally. So I'm going to have to Mod Podge this one because let me see if I can get y'all to see the difference in these. I'm trying to get the glare to show. Trying to get the glare to show. So there is a significant difference in the finish. Okay. So maybe y'all can see the strawberry is kind of shiny because I put a layer of Mod Podge on top of the strawberry. But I did not put a layer of Mod Podge on top of the pear. Okay, so it is more of a matte finish. So it's totally up to you. It's probably smarter to put a final layer of Mod Podge, which I'm going to do right now while I have it out. It's fun. It's a lot smarter to put an extra layer of Mod Podge on top so that you don't have to worry. It's kind of like you're sealing that that tissue paper on there, and you're sealing the painting as well. You know, so we're kind of using it like a sealer. Just getting all of this sealed away. And that way, my two pieces that I have so far are actually matching each other. And you're going to make a beautiful set. You know what I like about these, this size? You can either hang them on the wall because you see the back of them it's easy to hang this on the wall. You can hang them on the wall, or they're the perfect size to put on a shelf, you know, in your kitchen or in your 3-tier tray. They're just the perfect size. So I love this size. It's a 6x6. I'm seeing that I'm not sticking that well right here. I'm just going to push it down. And then we'll come back later and get all of this excess off. Okay. I got my husband's wish list from REI and bought everything on it. Christmas shopping done. I love it, Kelly. We went to this store in Helena called the Base Camp, and it's got everything from it's like a gift store, but it's also like an REI. It has all of the camping stuff. It has all of the, you know, the high-end boots and the high-end winter clothes and all of that kind of stuff. But it also has, you know, a lot of Montana gifts, like Montana handmade jewelry and all of that. One-stop shop for all of my kids. It was a nice penny when we walked out, but I was like, this is the perfect place. I like to get them a lot of Montana things. I can't really say what I got because they might be listening, but you know, it was good. And you know, huckleberries around here are super, super popular. So I always have to get them some kind of huckleberry something. Kathy, y'all are growing lemons and limes? That's crazy. Hello, Mel. How's it going? All right, Miss Glenda. I'm so glad you're doing good. Okay, so let's get started. We are ready to paint our grapes. So I'm really just going to kind of wing it on the grapes. So let's see how we're going to do here. I'm going to start with some green and kind of like I want to stay kind of in the same green area there. I'm going to use, this is really cheap paint. It's not anything special. It's called Violet. It's a beautiful, beautiful purple. Let me bring my paint area here so you can see it as well. Okay, so I have the violet. Let me grab my green I had a little while ago. Let me get a little bit of black. Well, I already have some black on there. I'm working on some other things too. So I have my colors all over the place. Let me get that couple of greens here. Now I know I didn't put my green up. I don't know where it is. Okay, so this is a Jenkins green. It's kind of like a sap green. It's really dark. And then I have a light olive green. Okay, and then I have my purple. But I'm not just going to use purple. I'm going to use a magenta as well. So I'm grabbing my magenta because this is going to kind of be, I'm going to have a little bit of like a purpley pink tone on some of them. All right, paint brushes. I'm just going to go with a small one for now, and then we're going to work from there. It's a little wrinkly, but that's okay. Let me fold these edges. So this is going to be super cute. I've always wanted to paint fruits. I think I really, really love painting still life. And so I think this is going to be a pretty nice series here. All right, I'm going to start with my green. I'm going to freehand this. This is going to be a leaf back here. Can y'all see okay? Let me check y'all out. Yeah. All right. We have grapes too. Thanks for teaching us to paint them. Yay. You're welcome. So we're going to learn together how to paint them. Are y'all okay with that? Because you know I like to learn. I like to teach and learn at the same time. I'm really good at doing that. So I'm going, there's the green I want, but I don't know where my tube is. It's like a hooker's green. There we go. I'm using a small filbert brush, y'all. And I'm using some dark, really almost like a sap green, and then a little bit of, it's kind of like 3 different colors of green. It's your really dark green, your really light green, and then a medium green to go with it. And I'm basically kind of mimicking the other greens that I've already used in these two because I want to stay in that same tone because it's a series here. So it's going to be a stem coming down. Okay, now that's all I'm going to do for the leaves for now. And right now, I'm going to start making This is probably going to be harder than I think it is. I'm looking at a picture of some purple grapes. And I'm using a filbert brush. Okay? Because the end of a filbert brush has like a rounded edge. So it's going to help me keep all of my grapes round. Isn't the color gorgeous? Now I'm going to have to wait just a minute for this green to dry, but a lot of my grapes are going to go over. And I'm just going to kind of outline where I'm going to go with my grapes. These over here are going to come down all the way to the bottom. And of course, some of them are going to overlap each other. So all I'm doing is just making a bunch of little circles here for my grapes. Golly, it almost looks finished already, huh? And we're going to use some other colors in it. But I've got to let this dry, this green right here dry. And then we're going to start adding some layers. Y'all notice how my voice gets a lot. I love when that happens. My voice gets a lot softer when I start painting. Y'all notice that? I think it's funny. Have y'all ever tried talking while you're painting and see if your voice gets lower? All right, so this purple is very transparent because it's just an Artist Loft brand, but it's going to do the job because the color is perfect. The color is called Violet. So I'm just going to come back with a couple of layers. And I might need to do some white in here just to get those colors to come through. My black is dry. Let me get my black. Put a teeny bit of black there. Okay, so I'm going to add some black to my purple, and I'm going to make it like I know it's already a really dark purple, but I want some layers here. I want those layers in the back to be really like almost black back there. So I'm thinking to myself right now that all of these areas that I'm painting in right now with that super, super dark, almost black purple, those are going to be the areas where it's like in the background, way back there. Let me put another one over here. So you see how I'm going to fill in this whole thing. I'm not going to leave a lot of space in between. But if I'm going to fill all of this in, I want there to be dimension in the whole thing. So, okay, y'all are getting that glare, huh? Yeah, let me close this shade just a little bit more. I need a new shade, y'all. My shade is broken. So, just to give you a little background on this house, we did not buy this house because of because of the upgrades. Let me just put it to you that way. The house is 30 years old and it's still got everything in it from 30 years ago. So we did not buy this house because of the countertops or the bathroom showers and stuff like that. Let me just put it to you that way. So everything in the house is 30 years old. The house was built in 1992 and nothing has been done to it. And so we bought it and with intentions of slowly remodeling it. But you know, we've been here 2 years and we just don't have time to do it really. So I say all of that because the shade that is still on my bay window here is still the original old metal skinny mini blinds, and the string doesn't work anymore. Can y'all relate? So yeah, we bought the house for the view and the bones of the house. We did not buy the house because of what's inside it. I had to laugh. Your apron looks like you have. Did you see all the paint? Yes, that is my apron. So yeah, the house is up. The house is up on 6,000 feet up in the mountains. It's a true mountain home, but it's got a lot of years on it. And so right now there's a lot of upkeep that needs to be done to it, and we haven't done any of it yet. So, okay. So now I'm coming back with a little bit of a lighter purple. And basically what I did was I been here for 16 years and haven't done anything to it. Okay, yeah, I still have that glare. Let me see if I can get this shade to come down again. Come on, shade, work with me here. All right, that's a little bit better. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right, maybe that'll work. All right, what do y'all think? Okay, so I'm coming back with the purple, and I just added a little bit of white to it, and I'm just gonna tap on and put just a little bit of that light purple on most of the grapes. Okay. And then I'm going to clean my paintbrush off, and there's a few areas I want to fix. So I'm going to come back. I need that darker purple. So I'm going back to that really dark purple again. And I'm just mixing a little bit of violet. I'll be darn it. I still have that darn glare coming through. I can't get my shade to go down anymore because it's broken. I'm going to have to order me a new one. Okay. A little bit of that darkness again. All right, now I'm going to grab some of this magenta. And I'm not going straight magenta. I'm mixing the orange. I'm mixing the purple with the magenta. Okay, and I'm making a really, oh, that color is so pretty. Do y'all see that? That's just delightful. And so on the left side of my grapes, look at that color. That's perfect. I'm going to add just a little bit of that pinkness just a teeny bit. I need to take off some of my paint. I have too much on my brush. So it's very, very loose here, as y'all can tell. I'm just kind of eyeballing where I feel like the grapes are located. And kind of on the left side of each one of my little circles, I'm adding that little bit of pink touch to it. But I don't want to go too pink. So I need to soften some things up. So I'm going to go back. I'm still using the same paintbrush. And I just took my paintbrush and I wet it in the water. And I'm just going to kind of soften up some of these edges because they're a little bit too rough. And maybe it'll give it a little smoother feel. Now what's happening is this paper that I'm painting on is a little crinkly, and so it makes it difficult to make a smooth circle for my grapes. And so they're kind of chunky. But you know, I really don't mind. The only thing is I'm looking at the group, you know, the actual series that I'm making, and I want them to all be kind of cohesive in design. I don't want them to be different. And these are pretty nice and, you know, kind of medium smoothness. So I want to make sure I do the same thing with these. Aren't they cute, y'all? I thought these grapes were going to be super hard because there's so many different layers, but they're coming out a lot better than I was expecting them to. Okay. I'm going to go back one more time. Another layer. I'm just loading up my brush with some purple and a little bit of black. So I'm thinking I need just a little bit more of that darkness in here. Just a few little areas. I'm not quite sure. I think I need a little bit more of the purple, not the black. Yeah, let's get that pretty purple in there. I wonder if Miss Pat's here today. Miss Pat is our purple lover in our tribe. Is Miss Pat on today, y'all? She will love this painting. Oh, she is here. I was just talking about you, Miss Pat. Did you hear what I said? I bet you're liking this one. Let me bring y'all down a little bit so y'all can see better. Let's see how good it's coming out. Okay, so it's a little bit dark in the video, but on the camera it looks super dark, but it's really not that dark. So I'm coming back with a little bit of a lighter color. Miss Pat, I was just saying, I wonder if you were here because I know you would love this painting. Just trying to make it a little bit brighter. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I bet you Miss Pat does paint this one, huh? Y'all, look at the colors so far. I'm not done, but I'm just going to share with y'all. Look how pretty these colors are working together. if you can see all three of them in the same screen. Let me go back up. The colors just pop because you know how fruit is so colorful. Let me see if I can get this third one in here. See that? The colors just look so good. Okay, so let's go back and work on our leaves because my leaf just got kind of hidden back here, and I really want it to be a part of the design because each one that we painted has some type of, you know, leaf or stem or something going on in it. So I want to keep that. And so I'm going to grab some of my green and I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to work just a little bit harder on making my leaf pop. I'm going to add a little bit of a brighter color. Okay, so here's something else I'm going to do. I'm going to put some, let me make this come up just a little bit to fill that in. I'm going to take a liner brush. Let me put this aside for just a minute. And I'm going to take a liner brush and I'm going to add, that's a little bit too tiny. Let me try this one. I'm going to add a few stems in here, like right here. I'm going to make some stems come out. Oh, that's going to make a difference because that's going to bring out those colors even more. So let me do another one right here. So I'm using a lime green and I'm just kind of making some stems. All right, then I'm going to go back with a little bit of this sap green. All right. I'm going to make my stem go off of the paper. And my focus is this. The top part of the stem is going to be dark. And then, I don't like this paintbrush. I'm going to switch it back. And then the lighter part of the stem is going to be a little bit lighter. So I'm going to make it a little bit wider. The top part is going to be more of that sap green. And then the bottom part, let me make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. And then the bottom part is going to be more of the lime. Okay. Okay, so that made a difference. I like that a lot. Okay. I'm going to add a grape or two just because I feel like, here's my thoughts on my design. I feel like the the leaf is too big. And so I'm going to just add a little bit more of my purple right up here. Now I'm going to have to let that green dry for me to really get the effect that I want. But that's my idea. I'm going to have to come back and add a couple of layers of this purple. But I'm just adding a few more because I feel like I need to bring my my grapes a little higher and take a little bit of the focus off of the big green leaf that I have going on there. So as soon as I can get this dry enough, I will add my highlights and everything to a couple of more grapes up here. Okay. I'm working on a wet surface, so they're not coming out as great as I want them to, but just so you can see the idea of what I'm trying to go for. Let's go a little bit more with this white right in there. Okay, much better. Now I kind of put everything a little bit higher up, and I like that better. Hey, Cindy. Don't worry, we're having a lot of fun. We're having a lot of fun without you. I'm picking. All right, I'm going to get my my sander. I hope it still works. Yes, it does. I have not charged my battery lately. So let's get this thing sanded. All right, so this is the way I'm removing this paper. Now, truth be told, I should not do this until my paint is dry because I'm going to put sawdust all over my paint. But I'm doing this because it is a demonstration for all of you. And hopefully I can get rid of the sawdust once I'm done. Okay, that is all I needed to do. And then I'm just going to peel off the rest of this. Oh my gosh, I love it. So cute. All right, next step. I do have a little bit of sawdust in here, but that's okay. That's okay. It's no biggie. I'm going to take my palette knife and I'm going to come along the edges. Watch how cute that's going to look. I need a little bit more black. Isn't it so cute? I'm going to show y'all all three. And we're probably going to add to the set, but I cannot promise you it's going to be a new technique Wednesday. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'll have to make a decision, but I love this so much that I just want to keep on going with it because it really is a great project. And I'm just adding some black all the way around. Ta-da! Okay, so let me move this out the way. Let me get all three in the camera so y'all can see them. These are all 6x6s. So this is how I created the series. I said, I'm going to use all 6x6s, the same exact size. Okay, I'm going to come up with a theme. My theme is fruit. All right, and I wanted the backgrounds to all be the same, so I chose, which is really the whole thing of this, and the reason why I'm calling it New Technique Wednesday is because the new technique is the background technique that I chose to use. But because I thought it would be good to do a series of fruit, I just did the new technique background 3 different weeks in a row. And I also taught you how to paint your cute little little fruits. So I have to do one more thing, and that is I'm taking a paintbrush and I'm making kind of like a dry brush. You see how I did the little bit of, let me turn it like this, a little bit of shadow. So I'm just dry brushing with the same paintbrush. And I'm going to tell you something else that maybe you don't notice, but maybe it's just me, the perspective that I have. I do not like this line. I don't like it. I don't even, like, if I put it here and I look at it, if I set it up, there's something not right about this stem right here. So you know what I'm going to do? I just feel like it's going in, like it's in the same direction as this one. And I don't like that design. I don't like that look. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to come back right now and I'm going to mess that up by adding another stem and just kind of taking that flow right there and just kind of, you know, making it a little bit different. Maybe that's not the answer. I don't know. Maybe my leaf needs to go a little higher. I don't know, but
Michael or Michael work.
Sorry, that was Michael. Maybe my leaf needs to go a little higher. Maybe my leaf needs to come down on the side. I just need to break that stripe that goes off to the right. I just need to break that up a little bit. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Make tendrils on the leaf? Yeah, I could do that as well. And add a little bit of, where's my, oh, here it is. Let me add a little bit of a little bit more of this darker color in here. And I think I need to, I don't know, something just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add just a little bit of a leaf right there. Okay, that's starting to look a little bit better. That feels better. All right, and then I might go right here and add just a few more purples. A few more purples right about here. See how you just have to feel it. Sometimes, you know, you just have to play with it and get it to feel right. And I think that might be a lot better. I'm going to fix that purple up there. Once it dries, I'm going to add just a little bit of pink. Well, I'm not even letting it dry, am I? And then boom, that's a little bit better. Okay? Yeah, I felt like it was just like totally off. I don't like this line here, this stem coming across. I might be stuck with it because it's not a background situation that I can cover up, because the background is, you know, a vintage newspaper, but I'm just going to have to deal with it, and it's just going to have to stay there and be a part. Maybe add a leaf on the other side. Is that, yeah, the little leaf that I just added? Yeah. And oh, the little curvy vines. That would probably do it. Let me see. I don't know what the little curvy vines look like, but I feel like I just need, I don't know, maybe just right there. Are they green? Are they black? I don't know, but I just need something to balance it. So I'm just going to do that. And then I'm just going to do a little one right here. Okay, I'm going to stop before I go any further. But I like it. I think that did it. It kind of balanced things off a little bit. Okay. I think it's super cute. I love it. And I want to thank you all for being here. Look for me again. I'm adding something new to my lives. And my new lives are going to be my monthly reveal to next month's tribe paintings. So you can see what our next month's paintings are going to be. For the mini tribe, we do one new painting per month in the mini tribe, and we have one new painting per week in the tribe. And right now I have 2 of the 4 paintings that we are doing in January. I have them ready. But I have 2 more to paint. I know what they're going to be. I just have to get them on canvas. And then in the last week of December, I haven't decided the date yet. I am going to show everyone what our January paintings are going to be. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are too. And if I do not see you or hear from you before Christmas, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And thank you all for being here. I love you all so much. God bless. You know that we are a really strong Christian-based group. We take prayer requests, and so I just want to let you know that you are all in our prayers, and we love you very much. Thank you all for being here. Y'all have a great day. Bye.